quick, like. Oh. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, there we go. Okay. In this video, well, yeah, in this live stream, I'm just gonna be reminiscing. I hope y'all enjoy, and I hope y'all having a blissful and fantastic day, or night, or morning, wherever y'all are. Anyways, I hope y'all sit back and enjoy the stream. Probably no one's gonna enjoy my stream. I really don't care. I just wanna reminisce with all my fellow subscribers, if I have any. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first thing that I would like to reminisce about is, whoop, I'm on the wrong map. And yes, I'm just gonna be playing the like the maps that were in Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2. I'm not gonna be playing the ones that's in 3. All right, here we go. Okay, so starting off, well, I'm not going to be playing jungle. I'm going to be playing firing range, summit, and slums. Or probably not even slums. I'm probably just going to be playing maybe firing range, and yeah, that's probably it. Just firing range. Okay. So, just to start us off, I would like to reminisce, like the title says. I used to have me and my friends when I was like in like 2008 or 9 or 10, somewhere around there. We used to constantly like every Friday night we would come over. I mean, they would come over and they would spend the night, and we would just stay up all night long playing Call of Duty Black Ops. We'd be playing combat training, and we'd be taking turns, and we would be playing combat training and zombies all night long. And that's pretty much what I'd like to reminisce about. Is just how like we would play zombies, and we would take each other on, and it was just a good old time. You know, we'd have s'mores and beef jerky. We would have hot dogs, hamburgers, and we would have soda. You name it, we'd have it, and it'd just be a blast, you know. It was just fun times, you know. My friends are like, they're alive and stuff. It's just like they moved out of the neighborhood, like not out of this neighborhood, but like out of the old neighborhood we used to be in. Well, it wasn't a neighborhood really; it was more like a trailer park. But we weren't trailer park trash or nothing like that, because you know, we didn't cause no trouble or nothing like that. But anyways, back to reminiscing. You know, we would always just take turns playing against each other. We would play mostly combat training and zombies, and there's this one time where he actually brought over his laptop, and he modded, and like he gave us God mode, and now mind y'all, okay, I didn't have internet, so like how we did it is, like I'd have my PS3. I was about to say my PS4. But I would have a PS3, and like I'd have it rigged up, like scan for like access points, like different access points. And if I sound, and sorry y'all if I sound like I'm a little bit stuffed up. It's just yeah. Anyways, if I sound a little bit stuffed up, just bear with me, okay? But yeah, back to reminiscing. I would have my PS4. Oh my goodness, not my PS4. Like I said, man, my brain's a little messed. I'm stuffed up. But so if I say things that kind of don't make sense, that's why, you know. I think I'm kind of out with a cold or something. Anyways, so anyways, I would have like my PS3, kind of like rigged up. So like I had it like on a stack of phone books, or like half out the window. So like I could pick up like Wi-Fi signals and stuff, so like we could play online. And he told me, he said hey Jacob, I got an idea. And I said, yeah, what is it, man? And he said, well, you don't have internet, right? And I said, yeah, man, I don't have internet. And he said, well, why don't you take your PS3, I almost said it again. But he said, why don't you take your PS3 and I'll bring over some phone books. And I said, okay. And so what we did is we set up the PS3 on a stack of phone books. And believe it or not, we were able to pick up an internet signal. It was a Wi-Fi signal. It was like very, very weak. Like some parts of the day it was strong, some parts of the day it was weak. Now mind you, okay, we only did this like Friday and Saturday. So like they'd come over Friday, you know, to hang out, spend the night, and play some COD, some Black Ops 1. Excuse me. And so yeah, but you know, he told me and her that because we didn't believe him that that we could actually get online and play like Black Ops 1 combat training, because like we didn't, for some reason, like I guess because they didn't like losing or whatever it was, but like they would never like play PvP matches. It would always be combat training, and we would put it on the lowest difficulty, which is I think recruit. It was, or it still is, I'm not sure. And so yeah, we did that, and like we would spend countless hours like just freaking playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1. And now mind you, okay, when we got internet, well, when I got internet, it was like when Black Ops was still very popular. So it was really cool. Like seriously, try freaking playing Black Ops. Try freaking playing Black Ops 1 without like having an actual internet access point, and I can guarantee you all this: it is impossible. It's damn near impossible to do, because you got to have like a 100%, if not like close to it, internet connection. And if you don't, you're kind of screwed. So like you can't play combat training, because in order to play combat training you got to be online. Which everybody kind of knows that. And like if you want to play zombies online and shit, like with other players and stuff, you gotta you gotta have a strong internet connection. But anyways, this right here, this map right here, firing range, we used to dominate at this map. Like we used to like camp the bots and stuff, and it was really fun. Like it was really, really, really fun. Until one time, we said, well, we wanted to step it up, because we wanted to do a little, we wanted to get better. So me and my friends, we finally said, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. And so we actually went back in combat training, but we we invited players in, and of course, it wouldn't last long, because you know, we didn't have no internet access point, so you know we had to like depend on internet access points around us, you know, so like different Wi-Fi points. Um, and that went on for like quite a while, and then finally, I think in like 2011, 12, somewhere around there, I finally got my internet, and so then, you know, then we really did start having fun. In the very last night we spent together, you know, playing online, and reminiscing, because they had to leave the very next day. And I can remember like it was yesterday. It was like raining, like the day that it left. You know, it was like a really dreary day, because he moved and she moved, and no, they weren't brother and sister or nothing like that. But like all my friends just started leaving the neighborhood. Which the neighborhood that we used to live in, man, it was a pathetic neighborhood. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, it wasn't even a neighborhood. It was like just a fucking, excuse my French, but it was a piece of shit. It was a shithole.
Target down.
But you know, and not to mention, you know, we had a rapist living by us, which we didn't know about. But anyways, back to reminiscing about playing COD. You know, we would have a blast playing COD, you know. I mean, like, we would literally stay, like, they would come over at 7, like I think it was like 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. is when, was it 5 or 4? No, it would be 4, yeah. It would be 4 p.m. And, you know, because, like, we had to call up their parents, you know, and make sure, well, not me, my mom, because my dad left. Me and my mom. So basically, you know, it was just a bad time for me and my mom, you know, because we didn't have internet or nothing like that, you know, and stuff to keep us entertained. But, you know, it was just a bad time, but thank goodness all that's passed now. And now we're having a lot better time. But it was back to reminiscing about playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1. So like they would come over, and like they would actually spend the night until Sunday, I believe. Yeah, Sunday. And we'd just be playing Call of Duty. So like from the moment we wake up, we'd be playing Call of Duty. To the moment we went to bed, man, we'd be playing Call of Duty. And it was Call of Duty, like all the Call of Duties, you know. It was Call of Duty, like we played the one for the first, it would be the one for the PS3, and then we start going from the one to the PS3 to playing. And mind y'all, okay, the PS3 I had, it was a backwards compatible one. So like we would actually, you know, so say for example, you know, we got tired of playing Black Ops 1, so then we pop in MW2 and play that. And then once we got tired of playing MW2, then we would go back to playing Black Ops 1. So we were bouncing back and forth between MW2 and Black Ops 1. And that kept up, you know, until they had to leave. And then finally, I remember there was this one summertime, like one summer, it was like so damn hot. You know, we actually went to the pool. And after, you know, we came back, we got something to eat. I think we ordered pizza that night, and some wings. And so, you know, while we were waiting on the pizza, man, you know, I think it was Domino's or Papa John's. It was one of them. And you know, we'd be playing Call of Duty, and it'd be on the same exact map right here. And you know, that's where the reminiscing kind of comes from. Is, you know, and I'm actually gonna be reminiscing about playing other games too with my friends, which I didn't have many friends. I still don't have many friends because it's like I'm a lone wolf. I just stay to myself, because, and no, I ain't one of them people that say, oh my god, it's too dangerous to go outside. No, it's not that. Ow. anyways, it ain't that. It's just, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. I just like to stay to myself. But I don't have no friends whatsoever. And like I said, the only friends that I did have, you know, like I think one of them moved to California, and the other one moved to Denver. So like, and I'm in South Carolina, you know, and people down here in the South, we don't know how to communicate unless like, you know, like we're just, I don't know, I ain't even gonna talk about that. We're just talking about having a good time, you know, reminiscing about playing different games. And then there was this other time where like we played Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I know a lot of y'all have heard about Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And you know, so we would go and like we played Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and then we come back like after we got sick and tired of getting our ass caught by the cops and stuff. Then we go back and just get back on here playing Call of Duty World War. Then we play Call of Duty World War. Or no, Call of Duty at War, or however the hell you say it. Call of Duty World at War, yeah, that. And so yeah, we had, you know, we had some good times, you know. You know, we've played, like we'd play SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs a lot too. So, and then there was this other time, excuse me, where like my cousins were coming over. And no, it's not like that, man. Y'all freaking sickos. But you know, my cousins would come over and we play Call of Duty. So it'd be my cousins and my friends would come over and play Call of Duty. And now mind you, okay, we had two PS3s, okay? We had one in the living room, and we had one in the in my bedroom. So yeah. So my cousins will be on the one in the bedroom, in the living room, playing their games on it because for some reason they said they didn't have a PS3. Of course, I didn't believe them. Because they did have a PS3. I reckon they just wanted to use mine instead. But you know, I made a deal with them, you know, that they could only use my PS3. You know, because I didn't know if they were gonna steal that shit from me or not. So we made a deal, you know, that if they wanted to come over and play it, they could come over and play it. You know, like anytime they hung out. So, you know, so they did, but most of the time, you know, I just didn't spend no time with my cousins or nothing like that, because I'd be spending times with my friends. You know, we were just playing Call of Duty, you know, trying to get good at the game, you know, because everybody knows, man, Call of Duty, it is not an easy game to play, unless you're a fucking modder, or a hacker, but like, if you want to play Call of Duty straight up, good luck. That's all I can tell you. Good luck, because you'll be getting your ass whooped, you know, because Call of Duty, it has nothing but campers in it. I mean, not campers, modders, and, you know, hackers and shit like that. So, you know, and since we're reminiscing, you know, there was this one time, where like me and my friends, we were playing, I think it was not this map, it was another map, but it was either in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. And there was this motherfucker, he was like flying around the damn map. And that's what kind of pissed me off, and that's what kind of drove me away from like playing against like actual players and shit. You know, because if you're playing against actual players, you know, you ain't gonna have the upper hand. You'll be getting your ass whooped. You know, because who's to say that that player don't have like a stupid scuff controller? You know. Because everybody knows if you got a regular controller against a scuff controller, you're gonna get your ass whooped. And you know, that's why I don't play against actual players. That's why I play against bots, because you don't have, you know, you'll basically have the upper hand, and that's how I like to play my games. Is I have the upper hand. You know, I mean, hey, I don't got no room to talk. I'm using a modded controller, if you can call it a modded controller. I don't think you can. The only thing that I got on my controller that's mod is my thumbsticks. I'm using control freaks. But that's about it. But anyways, back to reminiscing. You know, because that's the name of the title of the stream is reminiscing. Um, so yeah, you know, we had some fun and stuff. You know, me and my cousins and my friends, we had some fun. And you know, there was this one time. Now this might get a little bit weird, so y'all have to forgive me. Now I'm not going to talk about that. Now might get me banned, and I'm not going to do that. Okay. Anyways, you know, what I would tell anybody, you know, even if y'all don't spend time with your cousins or your family or nothing like that, just, you know, if y'all do have like family members and stuff that always, you know, want to take y'all off and spend time with y'all and stuff like that, just, you know, put your game controller down and just go out there. Now this is coming from the heart, you know. Just go out there, you know, and spend some time with your family, because like the only family I have is my mom. That's it. My sisters don't give a shit about me or nothing like that. But anyways, that's all I want to say about that. Just take some time and spend with y'all's family, okay? There's more than life to gaming, okay? But anyways, back to reminiscing, okay? I had a lot of fun. Me and my friends did. Did I mention I actually had a friend on here? He was a master. He was a master prestige. For like both zombies mode and multiplayer. This dude, he could play, and he was my well, I had a friend that was a master prestige, and my cousin were master prestige as well. And you know, I wish their skills would have wore off of me, but you know, I don't think that'll ever happen. But you know, back to reminiscing. You know, I had a lot of good times. You know, there's this one time where like me and my friend, we would like go to McDonald's and stuff like that. You know, we would go to McDonald's, bring it home, and then you know start playing. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Like,
profit down.
all right, guys, I'm back. So where were we? Oh yeah, I was reminiscing. So, anyways, there's this one time where where me and my friend, um, you know, well, he wasn't my friend. He was more my sister's fiance. Um, but like, you know, we go like he would take me. It would be me and him and his friends, and we go down to like McDonald's, and you know he'd take us to the movies and stuff like that. Um, you know, and it was just a good old fashioned time. And then there was this other time where like, um, it was me and my friends and him and his friends, and you know, and we just went down and we had a good old time. Um, and it was just a blast, you know. Of course, you know, seems like nobody, you know, knows that me and my mom exist no more, and it's kind of, and if in case y'all didn't know, it's kind of just me and my mom, you know. And I mean, I thank goodness that I have a good mom, and I thank goodness that I, you know, excuse me, guys. Alright, I'm back. But, I thank goodness, for what I have, and, you know, what I would tell anybody is if you have an aunt, if you have an uncle, and if they have, like, always come over or have something to do with you, you know, take that, take that in consideration, you know, and, just be very just respect them and, be very decent, to them. Don't be rude to them. And, I know this is about reminiscing and stuff like that, but, I'm trying to, help people out there, as well, and, for goodness sake, if y'all start feeling depressed, like you want to kill yourself or end your life, hey, I sometimes feel that way, but don't do it. Just live your life to the fullest. That's all I gotta tell anybody. Just live your life to the fullest, and that's pretty much all I gotta tell y'all. That's my message to y'all. Okay. Now, anyways, back to reminiscing. I just got so much to reminisce about. There was this one time where, like, me and my aunt, it was me and my aunt and her friends. We went to SeaWorld, I think it was, or the aquarium, and I saw this big shark. I don't know what kind of shark he was, but I think it was like a great white or something like that. And that shark was big. Let me tell you, he was a big boy. And so yeah, he was cool and he was big. So, and then there was this other time where it was me and my friends and their mom and stuff like that. We went to the SeaWorld, and it was just a fantastic time. It was just, I'll never forget that, but mostly, and then there was this other time where, like, me and my other friends, we went to go see a race. Like, it wasn't no, like, NASCAR race. It was an actual street race. And, we had some fun like that there. Of course, everybody had to, after the race took place, we had to leave. Which, y'all could probably guess why. But most of the time, we go and just, like, go to Walmart, and just go and have some fun, now mind you, like, this was back in the 2000s, like, when all this, I call it the happy times, when the happy times were, but, like, a lot of stuff has changed, man. Like, me and my family, like, the only family I have now is my mom, and that's it. Our cousin, only time that bitch comes over is, like, just to tell us what the fuck to do and shit like that. But, we had some good times, my family had some good times. Of course, most of them are deceased now, so yeah. Now, and then, now back to reminiscing, okay? Just like, I know I've been bouncing all over the place. There's this one time where, like, it was me, my mom, and her cousins, and my cousin, went to the movies, and we went to go see Ladder 49. That night was a weird night, if you ask me. Because I'm from South Carolina, and, like, we have, like, a lot of thunderstorms and stuff, and that was just a weird night altogether, because, like, the roads got so damn bad with the water and stuff, like, because it was supposed to be torrential downpours, and now this was kind of a weird, just leave a comment down below if y'all know what I mean by, like, a weird night, or it was a weird night, because the original plan was for us to go home, was to go see Ladder 49, come home, and then, grab a bite to eat, and then you know, then my cousins were going to be going, was supposed to be going home. Her and her mom was supposed to be going home, and I guess the weather got so bad they couldn't go home, so they had to spend the night at my house, and it just felt really, really weird, man, because I've never had my cousin spend the night at my house before, and it was just really, really weird and really strange because that's never happened in my life before. I've never had my cousin spend the night at my house. And she was one of these, one of these teenage girls, and we all know how that is, so and my mom, she wanted me to keep her company. Ha 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 ha, not like that, you little sickos. But like, she wanted me to like keep her company, like talk to her and stuff like that, play like, I think we played like, she wanted me to teach her how to play, like Battlefield, I think it was. And, so I taught her how to play Battlefield, and, and then the next day, of course she had to go home because, it was her and her mom, so nothing nasty or nothing like that happened. Besides, yes, I know I live in the South, but I don't do that to my cousin, so, because I know a lot of people think, oh my lord, he lives in the South, he probably blanks his cousin. No, I don't do that, you little sickos. I mean, I just don't do that. Only thing I do is I teach her how to game. That's it. But now she has her own life. She graduated from school, and I graduated from school. We have our own lives now. So yeah. But it just felt really weird. That night. Because seriously, I was getting comfortable, I was, well, I ain't gonna say what, okay, fine, I'll say what I did, I told my mom and my cousin, okay, fine, I said, okay, I'll see y'all, when I get out the shower, and, so here I am, I'm getting out the shower, and then they knock on the door, and I say, yeah, who is it, because here I am in the shower and I ain't expecting no one to knock on the door. And the last thing I need to see, and my mom, well, she don't come in the bathroom or nothing like that, but she knocks on the door, and I'm in the middle of was I shaving or brushing my teeth? I forgot what I was doing, and I said, yeah, what's up? And my mom, she said, hey Jacob, is it okay if your cousin is it okay if your cousin spends the night? And at first I kind of stopped what I was doing, and I said, did you say my cousin's spending the night? And she said, yeah, is that okay? And I said, sure. Like kind of like that, like I was in shock, and it was just so funny, man. Because usually, like I would, I'd be, in my boxers, like after I would get out the shower and stuff, I'd be in my boxers, and get ready, go to sleep, get ready to go to sleep. So, in the house that I lived in, it wasn't a big house. It was maybe like a medium-sized house, and so I was trying to settle down. I was trying to I got on some COD, trying to play some matches, and of course, I'm not talking about bots or anything like that. I mean like actual player versus player matches, and public matches. And my cousin knocks on my door, and this girl, she's as gorgeous as, I don't know, flower or something. Um, and she said, "Do you mind if we talk?" And I'm like, "And no, sickos, I'm not talking about, you know, like making love with my cousin or nothing like that. If that's what y'all thinking, no."
That's a kill.
Turns out her boyfriend had dumped her. And I told her, I said, "Look, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here, you know." So here I am, you know, playing Battlefield. It was Battlefield 3. Or was it Bad Company 2? I forgot. And you know, so here I was, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, I was talking on my, you know, on my headset, to my friends, and she actually, she actually grabbed me and she started crying on me, and I said, "Yeah, what's up?" And I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "No, my boyfriend had broke up. My boyfriend broke up with me." So, you know, I'm thinking, well, why is this girl coming to me saying all this? You know, when I'm just your cousin, and, you know, I'm trying to play, you know, at that time, you know, Battlefield, um, Battlefield 2 Bad Company, or however you say it. Well, Battlefield Bad Company 2 had just came out. And, you know, here I am trying to rank up. And she said, you know, "Can we talk?" Like I said earlier. So she started crying on my shoulder, and, you know, I'm trying to be a good cousin, trying to calm her down, trying to say, you know, there's more, you know, there's more fish in the sea and all that stuff, you know, kind of like a southerner, like a natural southerner will do. And so I got her calmed down. And then, you know, and then I got back on playing Battlefield. And then here she comes again. Well, this time wasn't her, it was her mom. And she said something smart to me. She said, "You don't have a crush on my daughter, do you?" And I looked at her, I'm like, "Dude, you know, why would I have a crush on your daughter? She's my cousin, for crying out loud." You know, and it just spiraled out of control. So yeah, but, you know, everything, it's not, well, I can't say me and my family are at peace with each other, because we ain't, man. My cousin, not the one that you know, said that, you know, she could cry on my shoulder. Things are going good between me and her. But, like, it seems like the rest of us, man, it's been a roller coaster of a ride. My dad left my mom. They're divorced now. It's been a roller coaster of a ride, let me tell you. And not to mention, you know, I might have to have surgery on my eyes. So that's a big fuck you to me. You know, as I might have to have surgery on my eyes, and I'm trying to keep my stress level low. I know it's kind of went from me reminiscing to me just trying to explain to y'all what, you know, what's been going on. I know most of y'all don't give a shit, because most of y'all are probably rich and just don't fucking care about nobody but yourselves. But, you know, I need someone to talk to, and, you know, I don't have no family to talk to except for my mom, and I don't want to stress her out. So I think, you know, me talking to y'all is my bet. You know, it's my best bet. So, and I know, like, this is supposed to be a live stream and stuff like that, but really, man, there ain't nothing that I can talk to y'all about. You know, it's just, I mean, you know, I know I'm talking to a bunch of strangers and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm trying to have a career in YouTube, so I'm trying to just practice, you know. And if I sound boring, I'm sorry. And especially if I sound like I'm a little bit stuffed up, that's because I am stuffed up. I think I'm coming down with, not the flu or anything, but, like, maybe a cold. But for that, I do apologize. But my life, it's been a roller coaster, you know. On the bright side, man, I've managed to get my worries under control, because before, I was worrying really, really bad. Like, I mean, really bad. like on a scale of 1 to 10, man, my worry level was like a infinity sign, if you will. Cause like I'd be worried about the most stupidest things going. Like you know, one of the main things that my main worry is death. You know, I'll worry about death a lot. You know, of course I know if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You can't run from it. You know, but the fact of the matter is, you know, you can't let your worries beat you down, because, you know, I used to worry, like I said before, man, I used to worry a lot, and it got to the point where, like, I couldn't eat, but, like, I got that under control. Believe it or not, I got it under control without taking, like, any medication or nothing like that, which is a big plus to me, because it lets me know, you know, that you can handle it, you know, whatever life has to throw you, you can handle it. And my other main thing is, anytime, like, y'all start feeling depressed or anything like that, worried, just, I know I know a lot of people don't know me or anything like that, but what I would have to tell anybody is stop what you're doing. Like, just stop what you're doing and just relax your mind, okay? And what I mean by relax your mind is, I mean, just do something to relax your mind. So, like, if it's like me, you know, I like gaming, you know, I like playing Call of Duty, you know, to relax my mind, you know, I like, you know, well, I can't say what else I like doing, because I don't want to get banned, but, you know, I like doing a lot of stuff, you know, that not many people, like, I don't know, I ain't going to say what I like, because it's kind of inappropriate, but, you know, just, if you need to, you know, just put the controller down and just sit back and just reminisce, you know, that's what I do, you know, I reminisce about the good times, you know, and guess what, who knows, man, maybe by me talking to y'all, making another good time, you know, because, like, I don't have many friends, like I said earlier, I don't have no friends, actually, excuse me, the only friend I have is the man upstairs, and that's God. Now, I ain't no Christian, but, you know, that doesn't mean, just because you're a Christian, that doesn't mean you don't believe in God, because I do believe in God. You know, I believe that He died on the cross for our sins and all, you know, and all that stuff. But, you know, the fact of the matter is, you know, we're going to have our bad days, we're going to have our good days. We're going to have days that we want to just cry, you know, and days that we just want to just, you know, just go out there and just go punch a wall or something like that, you know, or just, you know, do something crazy. And if you feel like doing something like that, you know, then just, like, get a pillow or a punching bag and just beat the living crap out of that punching bag, you know, because it'll make you feel good. And that's pretty much what you want to do, you know, is make yourself feel good. So I'd say just go and beat the shit out of just go beat that punching bag up, you know, or pillow or whatever it is up. Because let me actually tell y'all another story. There's this one time where, like, some major stuff was happening, you know. I hate being sick, man. I hate it with a passion. But anyways, there's this one time, like, to where some major stuff was happening. But it was good. It was good, you know. It was after the divorce. My mom and my dad. My dad had came. Now this was after, like, this was after the divorce. My dad had came over. Just to see my dog, well, just to see his dog, because I hate dogs, unless it's a husky or something like that, but any other dog I can't stand. But anyways, you know, he came over to see his dog, and just because we were trying to make things right between us, um, and you know, some stuff happened, and it was just a bad time all around. Um,
All mission objectives met.
but you
Prep
know,
for evac.
you just gotta fight it. You know, y'all just gotta find something to make you feel good. Whether
One shot,
if it's,
one kill.
well, I ain't gonna say, but
They're coming.
you know, you know, just play your Xbox, play your PS4, play whatever it is that makes you feel good. Um, now, me in general, like, you know, like look, you know, I don't have, for example, like right now, I don't have no one in my stream. Okay. Um, but you know, I like doing streams. You know, I like talking to I like talking to people across the world. You know, like I try to give them a good feeling. You know, I try to give them, you know, I try to tell them that, you know what, you ain't alone. You know, if you feel depressed, if you feel angry, if you feel mad, anything like that, hey, guess what? You're not alone, okay? There's been times where I felt so low in the dumps where I felt like just ending it all, but I didn't, you know? I fought, and I fought through it, you know? In life, you're going to have things where you just say, you know what, I give up. Now, if you do feel like giving up, that's fine. Just don't give up. Just fight on. Because eventually, you know, you'll basically, not to sound like a jackass or anything like that, but what won't kill you will make you stronger. You know? And if anybody believes that, it's me. You know, because I've had several times. I mean, I remember before I graduated school, before I graduated from school, there was this girl that I liked, and she was this little Latina, if you will, and you know, I wanted to ask her out on a date, but I did not ask her out because I didn't want to mix race. Now, you know, I ain't racist by any means. It's just back then I was. I ain't racist no more. You know? And that's another thing, you know. Don't be racist towards other people. Because if you are racist towards other people, especially down here in the South, we have so much racism down here too, it's unreal. We have blacks that hate whites, whites that hate blacks, Mexicans that hate blacks, blacks that hate Mexicans, and whites that hate blacks. It's just, we have so much hate down here in the South, to it's unreal. You know, I mentioned before, I'm from South Carolina. We have nothing but hate down here. I mean, you know, like Exhibit A, or as an example, for an example, I remember there was this one time where it was me and my cousin, and like we were little at the time, like not little, but y'all know what I mean. Like she was 13 and I was 13, and these two African Americans, they saw us, and she ran up to me and she said, "I'm worried about, you know, those, I ain't gonna repeat it, but she said, I'm worried about them kidnapping me and trying to have their way with me." And I told her, I said, well, if that happens, I'll just shoot them in the head. Of course, I shouldn't have said that because there's a cop right by me when I said it. And I damn near almost got arrested for saying that threat. And so yeah, you know, because at that time I did have guns around me and on me at that time. You know, so I said, you know, just let them try it, and I will do something about it. And well, I basically told y'all what I said I'd do.
Enforcer slain.
And And then so she had the audacity to go up and tell her mom that she had these two African American guys looking at her. And if I could guess, they were probably like in their 20s or 30s. And I can understand where she got scared. But her mom, she basically said, you know, I'll basically take care of those niggers if they tried to mess with you. And I thought to myself, whoa, why'd you just say the N-word for her, you know? I mean, that makes you look like an ignorant idiot, you know?
Man.
Of course, I said that in my head because this girl's mom, she's crazy, man. She has like 5 or 6 shotguns that she has in her truck, still to this day. And she is very, very, very extremely racist. And I don't know what I would tell that girl's mom, except for she better watch her ass. Because I know how African Americans work, and not even them, not only them, but Mexicans work and stuff like that. Of course, she thinks that she can take on the world. But what I'm trying to say is, and get through here to y'all, is don't be racist, okay? In God's eyes, we're all equal under God, We're all the same color in God's eyes, and if y'all can look at it like that, then y'all are good to go, So that's my main thing, is don't be racist. That's one way to make you a better person, okay? Now if y'all are like me, okay, and if y'all believe that everybody is equal under God, which I'm one of them, I believe everybody is equal under God, okay? And not whites are better than blacks are better than whites, and Mexicans are better than blacks, and all this and that, If you're a gamer, just play your game, Just try to get better at gaming, If it's Call of Duty, try to get better at Call of Duty. If it's League of Legends, try to get better at League of Legends, If it's Pokemon, try to get better at Pokemon, Just find things that keep you happy. And for goodness sake, like all this shit, all this media and stuff like that, like I know y'all heard about the Manual 9 or whatever the hell it was called. That pissed me off. Back in 2015, that shit pissed me off a lot. Especially when they took down the Confederate flag. That really irritated me. And it irritated me to the point where I wanted to go down to that place and just, I ain't gonna say. But, life goes on, are you seriously gonna get arrested, for, getting into a fight over a flag? I mean, is it really worth going to jail for? I mean, that's what you need to ask yourself, It's like, say for example, someone was to rip down an American flag in front of me. Well, if that was to happen, I wouldn't really care because I don't like that flag anyway. But that's just my matter of opinion. If I don't like the American flag, then I don't like the American flag. And now let me just get one thing through to y'all. Okay, the reason why I don't like the American flag. Let me give y'all a little history lesson. Did y'all know the very first person that owned a slave was not a Confederate, so was not the Confederacy? The very flag, guess what flag that most slaves were brought up under? It wasn't the Confederate flag, believe it or not. It was the American flag, Old Glory, the Stars and Stripes. Yes, it was that flag. And that's another thing that kind of pisses me off. People think that the Civil War was about slavery. The Civil War was not about slavery. It was about the South trying to become one nation. Okay, that's what the Civil War was about. It was about the South trying to become one nation. Because the Yankees, or the North, which by the way, that's why I hate the American flag. Because that was the same flag that the Yankees fought under. And I'm a Southerner, like I said. Am I proud of being a Southerner? Yeah. maybe. I don't know,
Smoke.
to be honest. But you know, and one thing that I am going to definitely make clear right now, and well, right here and right now. Have y'all ever heard about Southern Heritage? I mean, not Southern Heritage, but like Southern Hospitality. Well, in the South, there's no such thing as Southern Hospitality. Okay. I mean, there is if you like got money. So, like, say for example, that like you have like $1 million, then yes, then you'll be getting treated with Southern hospitality. But down here in the South, there's no such thing as Southern hospitality. There ain't. There is no such thing as Southern hospitality down here in the South. And to be honest, I hate the South. I mean, I hate living in the South. You know. And now the next question that I get from people is, do you hate the United States of America? The answer to that is hell no. I love the United States of America. I was born here in the United States of America. Now, do I hate how it's going? Like, do I hate how things are going here? Yes, I do. I hate it with a passion. You know, but, you know, and another question that people ask me, you know, they say, hey Jacob, if we were to get invaded, whether it be by North Korea or Russia or anybody like that, they, you know, they would all, especially my family, well, like my mom, they ask me, they say, well, she tells me, she said, so if we were to get invaded, would you take America's side to fight for her? And at first I said no, but you know, then I thought about it. You know, I was born here. I was born in the United States, and if I didn't take up arms for the United States, and I took up arms against the United States, then number one, I would become I'd have a big target on my back. You know, and then people tell me, well, you know, go back to where I came from. Well, guess what? I came from the United States. You know, I come from the United States, and I'm going to stay in the United States. But, you know, do I hate how the United States is going? I do. I truly do. I mean, I remember back in my day, man, I sound like an old fart. But, you know, I remember back in my day and stuff, everybody used to treat people good. You know, the blacks used to help out the whites, and the whites used to help out the blacks. You know, and you know, we really never had to worry about, you know, the border or nothing like that, and you know, people coming over, you know. But now we gotta worry about these motherfuckers sneaking over our border. But that's a completely different video. Well, live stream, because I don't know how to do no video. But, you know, the fact of the matter is, and the main thing that people ask me is, do I have hatred in my heart? Well, I would hate to say yes, but the fact of the matter is, I do have hatred in my heart. I have a lot of hatred in my heart. But it's not against like blacks or Mexicans or race or anybody or any kind of race or nothing like that. I hate how things are going here in the United States. You know, like, you know, I hate how like the blacks are running all over the whites. For one thing, you know, I hate how the Mexicans are running all over the blacks and whites. You know, that's what's, you know, that's what I hate. You know, I wish people would be treated under God, you know, equally. You know, I mean, like for example, you know, I done told you I live in the South. Okay, I live in South Carolina, for crying out loud. You know, am I proud? Am I proud what state I live in? No, I'm not. I hate living in the South. I hate living in South Carolina. I hate it with a passion. I've hated living in South Carolina, man, ever since the Confederate flag was brought down. You know? And we have that little bitch Governor Nikki Haley to thank. Well, it used to be Governor Nikki Haley. To thank for that. But, you know, do I think that they should, you know, what was my opinion on, you know, on them taking down like the statues of like Confederate soldiers and stuff like that? I think that was stupid. I think that was very stupid, and I think that was very irresponsible of them to do. I think they should have left that up, and they should have kept it up. You know, just like I think they should have kept up the Confederate flag after the Manual 9 or whatever the hell it was called, because that's taking away our heritage. You know, and I mean, and for goodness sake, you know, they might not notice, but did y'all know that the American flag has a lot of hatred behind it too? Have y'all ever heard of the tears of the Trail of Tears? Well, let me tell you all that story. And I hope there ain't going to be any young viewers viewing this. But let me tell you all a little story. Okay. So, basically what the Trail of Tears is, the US government, well, I know y'all have heard of like the American Indian War or the French Indian or however. Anyways, it was one of the wars between America and the Indians. Well, did y'all know that America, we would send in a battalion, like I think we would send in like a battalion of like maybe 300 to 400, if not 1,000, cavalrymen. And what our cavalry would do is we would go in and we would grab men, children, women, and we would rape them. The U.S. cavalry would rape the men, children, and women Indians, just because we didn't like how things were going, you know. And we did that to get back at them, you know, for killing. So say for example that Apache killed a cavalryman. Well, we would go in, we would rape their women, we would burn their villages, the Indians' villages, and we would rape their kids, rape their men, and that's basically what the U.S. cavalry used to do. And the babies, well, our cavalrymen, we would, the U.S. cavalry soldiers, they would, after they got done raping the men, the women, the children, they would take their boot of their heel on their, you know, the heel of their boot, and they would stomp in the baby Indian's head. So the United States has a very dark past. The United States cavalry and the United States in general as a country has a very dark history. And believe it or not, the very first, now this is getting into a little lighter thing, if you will. Did you know the very first slaves were brought under, guess what flags the slaves were brought under on, you know, bought under? It wasn't the Confederate flag, it was the American flag. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my stream. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing another one, but I will be doing another stream. It's just, you know, I had a lot to get off my chest. So I thank y'all, you know, for watching my stream, or going to be watching my stream, if y'all ever get a chance. And anyways, I hope y'all have a great day, a great night, a great morning. Alright, y'all. Peace.